Okay. Hmm.
दोबारा स्टार्ट करो.
Imagine, so today I'm going to introduce you to something which is very cutting edge. Probably you do not have awareness of, but it's already causing you physical harm. So, imagine you're invited for dinner at your friend's house on Diwali day, and you take a small bite because you want to keep your health. You just take a small bite of one of those sweets that are offered there. And your friend's grandmother says, "Hey, have some more." And you say, "No, that's enough." And they say, "No, no, no, you have come to our place for the first time and have some more." Now, for your friend's grandmother, that's the way of showing love for you. But because you love yourself so much and your health so much that you very politely but firmly say no, because you know that those sweets have sugar in it. And you have learned in the last 10 years that sugar is incredibly harmful. In fact, it's a poison. Now, go back 30 years when the harm of sugar wasn't that well known. What was the most popular way of showing love to people was feeding them, right? In India, they used to say, खाते पीते घर का बच्चा है, मतलब मेरा प्यार जताना है तो उसको खाना खिला के जताना. What do we tell those people now who are now in their 70s and 80s that Dadi or Nani, whatever, I get your love, but please express your love in some other way. This way of expressing love won't work for me because I love myself too much and I don't want to harm my health. And they understand. Now, this episode is not about white sugar. In fact, it's about white light. Now, right now, we are all enjoying the white light. We feel it's cool to be on the white light. It's so bright and everything just comes alive and we are enjoying. But remember, 50 years ago it was just the same. Everyone loved to have white sugar in their tea and their food and their meals, even on their bloody rice. Among us Maharashtrians, they used to call it sakhar bhat, the sugar rice. Everything has to have sugar because sugar was freshly available to everybody and it was for the first time in human history cheap. So the way to show your riches was, hey, we have lots and lots of sugar in our homes and we also feed other people. Guess what's happening right now with the white light? The same thing. The white light has the same impact on your health that sugar does. This is not the episode to go into the details of it, but suffice to say, I'm going to urge you to do some research on it. But I'll just give you a brief idea. What white light does is it enters through your eyes onto your retina, and your retina is incredibly sensitive. So your retina send a message to the brain saying, "Hey, it's not yet evening; it's still the day." Now, why is that important? The reason it's important is that the brain puts us in a sleep cycle based on the sun and the location of the sun and the kind of rays that the sun emits. So if the sun is emitting ultraviolet rays, then for the brain it is still day and it keeps your brain awake. White light is telling the brain it is still daytime. By the way, it's 10 o'clock in my house right now, and just outside my house and the other family, where there are small kids running around, there are about 4 to 5 white lights on, which means their children and everyone in that family, their brain still thinks it's day. Now you may ask, what's the problem with that? The problem with that is when they go back to sleep, they're actually not sleeping. They're awake half the time because their brain hasn't found a time to go to sleep. And if you don't sleep, everything, that weight that you want to lose, you're not going to lose it. If you're a diabetic person, your sugar is going to remain high. Almost every known disease will have will have adverse effect if you don't sleep well. So I don't know what you should do, but if I were you, I would take all those white lights out, especially if they're LEDs, and put yellow lights up. And if you can't manage that, then you can try what I do. See this? So I go to people's houses and they think I look stupid. I don't care. See, when you go to your grandma's house and she says you're stupid for not having her gulab jam, you don't care. So it's time you learn not to care what people say and take care of your health. Now, what these red things are, I don't know, go research. It's called True Dark and you will get to know all about it. But all I'm saying is, Hey, it took us 30 years to learn that white sugar is bad. In the meantime, many people lost their health and their lives. A wise person is someone who starts changing his behavior before the shit happens. So that's what I'm inviting you to do. If you're not in deep shit right now, you can start doing something at this very moment so the shit doesn't happen. It's called True Dog. You can go and check it on the net. And also read up on the effect of white LED on health and longevity. I promise you, extremely exciting and surprising bit of evidence will be available on the net. Thank you. Good night.